once among NFL venues. Welcome to Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas. Glad to have you all with us for another dose of NFL action. It's got Brock Huard here in the booth for you. And Brock, if the build-up to kickoff has been any indication this week, man, we're in store for a good one.
Yeah, we never have an NFL game without the two sides doing a little jawing in the days leading up to it. It's the game before the game, right? Any edge that you could create. But now, well, now's the time to kick it off, where you actually take care of business on the field, and you know both sides are ready to go.
Cam Little to kick off.
The moment these NFC teams have waited for all season long. We're away in Wild Card Weekend. From his own end zone, here we go. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is first and 10.
Here we go.
Straight to the air they go. As his man, it's DeAndre Hopkins. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Green 19, guys, what? Right.
Out of the shotgun, Fields. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Shotgun snap to Fields. Got his man. Hopkins has it. And he's going to be pushed out up near that 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 11. And that's a Vegas first down.
That's good.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns, he puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
Throwing on first down, Fields. Cut down the field, it's Pitts. And he is brought to a stop after he found plenty of room there to run.
It's a gain of
Now right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom, connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Now Fields again. He's got the hook up to Devontae Adams. And they get him out just before he can move those chains, partner. It's a gain of 9 on first down.
19-yard line.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's second and 1.
And a yard.
Fields throwing once more. That one connects. Touchdown. The Raiders take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. Kyle Pitts with a touchdown. No doubt about it, Brock. They are trying to take him out of this game from the start. And a touchdown on the opening drive, that's a good way to do it.
Yeah, this is one of those situations, Kate, where you and I up here in this booth, we can hear it and we can feel it. This crowd senses an opportunity to dig those opponents an early hole that before long might become the grave their season rests in if they don't respond.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. Making some progress here. He showed some nice bursts on that run back, didn't he? Getting them all the way out to their own 40.
When you get contributions like that on your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
First snap, and Wilson wants to throw. Forced out to his right. He's running with it. He's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammate.
Oh, Wilson fumbled it. But it looks like someone from the Commanders got to that one. They'll keep the football. All right, this is a little bit odd. I think in most spots we'd expect to see them decline the call and take the lost yards and down.
All I can think of here is they've got some extreme confidence, maybe hubris in their defense to make a similar type of play, but just tack on even more negative yards lost.
And they'll bottle this up after a 4-yard gain. Peyton Wilson getting there for the stop.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got a home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you could win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage. This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Escapes the pocket. Dumps it off to Barkley, complete. And he's out of bounds after getting this one to the opposing 45-yard line.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains, but I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out, and this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
On fourth down, Wilson. Throw is caught by the back. And he's able to get this down to the 36.
Saquon Barkley. A gain of 9 yards.
That big fourth down call is how we close out our first quarter. 7-0 is our score. We'll return to Allegiant Stadium right after this. Time now for the second quarter. Commanders in possession. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Buying some time right. Taking the deep shot there on first down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
Chased out to his right. And this time they can't connect, so that's incomplete. Been favoring their back this drive. Let's see if it's going to continue now on 3rd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Headed out right. Throw right side is caught by Robinson. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. Left the offense out there on 4th down, Brock, and look at the result. A big gain. They got 15 in the first. Barkley on the shotgun handoff. And they finally stop him, but not before he picked up 7 on that first down run. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
A 7-yard pickup.
Russ now from the gun.
2nd and 3.
And the defender comes away with it. And the Raiders.
Good shit, good shit.
Brought out to the 20-yard line.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Get it out the sky, baby.
Raiders just about ready for this one. It's 1st and 10. Fields out of the gun. Escapes the pocket. He's got room to roam here. Up to the races, middle of the field. 30 at the 20. He does it.
Yo, don't be playing around with my highlights, bro. Don't be playing around with my highlights. You heard? I need
It's
these.
a Justin Fields touchdown.
Okay, you saw me chuckling. You know I love celebrating that run, but you know what I really love? I really love watching those linemen. As they just get to celebrate. They love an explosive play like that. Doesn't mean a long extended drive, just a whole bunch of celebration.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Has this at the 6. Showing a little burst so far. So they're going to begin from the 36 as he's brought down.
First and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. First and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards. The Commanders in the hurry up. They're hustling for the line. On play action now, Wilson. He rolls to his right. He finds Ingram working downfield here. And this will reach the red zone. He takes it down to the 17. Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got first and 10 from the red zone. Toss play to Barkley. And they're going to be humbled here on first down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play.
There's corners in this league that really love to cover. There's corners in this league that really love to hit. Corners that can do both, those are the guys that make themselves some serious money.
Shotgun snap for Wilson. Connecting on the slant. And he's in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders making a one-score game before halftime. So
Yeah, you know, 2K forgiveness.
Advantage. Nice finish there to take it in for 6.
Yeah, no question about it. We know points are always a premium in this league, and this really becomes a 3 to 4 point play. Right, when you don't have to settle for field goals, you could throw it underneath and your receivers do that much damage in the open field and score a touchdown. That's big time.
The Commanders will line
Wilson
up
throwing for it.
conversion.
Nothing doing on that 2-point opportunity. A fail on the conversion.
You go with what you think is your best option. There they felt like it was going to be a pass, but sometimes it simply doesn't work.
All right, that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. Worthy now to return it. This makes it up to the 25.
The Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Las Vegas offense is set. First and 10. Throwing from the gun. On the move, headed right. Into a ton of traffic, and this one's intercepted. Will wind up out of bounds on the return as they take over at the enemy 40.
Damn, I try to get there, cuz. I try to get there.
Man, I'm having to hold my partner back after this one. Captain Fundamental not happy that he didn't take the time to stop and get set before delivering that football. Gotta think that that in part led to the turnover.
Yeah, Captain Fundamental because I couldn't run. Kind of like Tom Brady, right? But he's the essence of it. He's the GOAT. Why? Because he sets his feet. He's so fundamentally sound. The chance of interception so much higher when your fundamentals are no good.
It's okay, partner. It's gonna be okay. Second and 10 now. Complete left side to Robinson. And they take him down, but there's a flag on the play.
Yo, that's some bullshit,
After
bro.
some careful consideration, they're going to go ahead and decline the penalty. First down from the red zone. Looking right, and he finds it. And he's going to be out of bounds at about the 7-yard line, partner. That's where they're going to be set up for this first and goal.
First and goal at the 7-yard line.
Russ is cooking again. Buys time, rolling right.
You know, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane, and then you're looking for that first down marker. He found one of the two, but the defense and that effort swarming after him, well, denies the first down.
Man in motion here. Barkley. He's hit and driven backwards. This is going to force him into 3rd and goal. The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead, well, did the exact opposite here, Kate. Now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
Running back sent in motion. 3rd and goal, Wilson. Has it in close. And he's out of bounds before he could challenge for that marker. It's 4th down.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush your passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
He will not escape the rush on 4th and goal. That's a sack. This is going to be a turnover on downs.
I'm going to guess a little deal was cut there by these pass rushers in the huddle. You guys in the secondary, just buy us a little time. We don't need perfect coverage. Just tighten things up so we can get home. And boy, did they ever in a big moment.
Yeah, that's one of them unreal things.
Final snap of the half here on 1st down. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And this one's brought to an end well downfield from that line of scrimmage.
That would have been it. That would have been another highlight.
Taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. With this kick, we're back underway. A spot in the divisional round on the line. Fielded at the 7. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
First and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
All right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes 1st and 10. Now Wilson on the play fake. Bails out of the pocket quick. He'll wind up and heft it deep right. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Wilson. Has him on the quick hitter. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 2 yards. And
Throwing on 3rd. Wilson. He put everything he had into this one. Well, they had the look. Certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing 4th down.
I'm not going to be surprised at all, Kate, if we see more of this. Just trying to find some answer, extend plays, be creative, try different things, because nothing really consistently has gone well for him today.
Looking to throw. And they don't get the catch they need there. That hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it.
Would you press?
50% hit rate on 4th down.
Now you can still position catcher with that.
Kate, and that's what this offense is going to continue to be aggressive. It's been their mindset throughout, and I don't think it's going to change anytime soon.
That's caught. It's Breece Hall. And he drives it forward to maybe the 27. Tackled on that play by Isaiah Simmons.
Yeah, that blitz had him shook. That's why he threw it like that.
But a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason, when one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Looking slant round, complete. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Working inside the red zone. Hits his running back.
Damn, my fault, bro. I was supposed to block him for you.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
Play action now. It's Fields. Flushed out of the pocket. He has the touchdown. The Raiders push their lead further to start the half. DeAndre Hopkins the touchdown. Now in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this two-score lead hold out and carry it across the finish line.
That one splits the uprights. And the Raiders lead by 15 now. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. He fields it from the 8. He's stopped on the run back of the 27.
The Commanders take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. To throw, here's Wilson. Forced out to his right. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there. And that brings up 2nd down.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these, really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
2nd and 10 now, Wilson. He gets a lot behind one, deep downfield. Brought in inside the 20. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders shave some off the deficit late in the quarter.
I know you got a mixture looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. But with the receiver, with that kind of speed, that was scary, and he just made him pay.
And he's got it. That catch gets him 2 and turns this into a one-score game once again. Well, I hear you say it all the time, partner. It comes back to that word trust, and they trusted in their offense to go get those 2 points, make this a one-score game. They do their job. Now one big play can change the entire outlook of this game for them.
Yeah, now it becomes about complementary football. As you said, the offense did their job. Now defense, can you not just get a stop? Can you get a turnover? Maybe take it to the house yourself. Either way, that conversion puts them one snap away from a totally different ball game.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Here we go. Right.
They start the drive with Hall. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
Here we go. Get out.
From the 27. As the open man downfield. Running down the left side. And no touchdown here. Just needed a few more, but this one goes out at the 3. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position by hitting on that shot. You've told me.
And he's in for the touchdown. The Raiders lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. Breece Hall with the touchdown. Extra point attempt coming from Sanders. The point after splits the upright. And the Raiders double their lead to 14.
Raiders 28, Commanders 14.
All right, let's get it out of the sky.
The Raiders kicking team is out
Getting
there,
down
and they'll
time.
boot this away.
Get him done.
That's going to be taken in at the 8.
Awesome.
Washington takes over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
All right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes 1st and 10. They'll start this one out with Barkley. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
Brought down behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the 25-yard line.
So we're through 3 here. The Commanders with it, facing the end of their postseason as they trail. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. From the gun, it's Wilson. He's trying to push the field. It's grabbed inside the 30. And he's in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders now within 1 score in the 4th. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just gotta ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you gotta win right from the jump. You gotta protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get close to the boundary. If your quarterback room to throw it up, you can find pay dirt.
Commanders 20. Sam Little to kick off.
All right, that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. Worthy now to return it. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Fields out of the gun. This is hauled in by T. Higgins. And he's going to go out of bounds. Looks a little short of the 35.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
From the 33 on 2nd down. Right side into the hands of Adams. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
That's good.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Fields. Chased out to his right. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
Okay, I gotta believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Higgins downfield, and he has it. He has this down to the 34. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Shotgun snap, a gift to Hall. And they get him for a loss. That's a big one, Brock, and might see them burn a timeout.
It's a loss of
The Commanders take a timeout. It's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. A momentary speed bump there on what has otherwise been a great drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Throw left side, taken in by Adams. He's right up next to that first down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up 3rd and short. Now whistles and a timeout taken quickly by the defense. 1:50 left to go. 7th play of the drive now as they need a yard here on 3rd down. Back to throw. This connects with Higgins. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. They gain 14 on the play. And that's good for a Raiders first.
That's good.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. That was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Hall takes it straight ahead. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
Check. Correct now. Coming, double up.
They're going to pass it here. The throw is caught. And that should just about do it, folks. They take it in for the touchdown, and that should lock up this win.
My son Tits.
So that should be the one that does it, Brock. A big one late that puts them up here 2 scores.
What a complete performance overall. The clock where it is and where it stands right now, Kate, that should be the capper, and that is so satisfying.